want to say that, first of all, I'm very, very saddened, and I want to send my condolences to the people of Marsabit for these recurrent, senseless killings. I want to tell you that what is disturbing us, or what is bothering us always, don't look for any other excuse. The issue is political. It is made worse because government of Kenya has decided to protect criminals in Marsabit. We have reported in white and very clear terms, and we've pointed out where our issues are. Unless that issue is sorted out, you know, every other time I have an activity planned, tomorrow will have been a major harambe for the Burji community. So the timing is such that we cannot perform what we wanted to plan. At the same time, they killed, after killing those 6 people and injuring over 20 others, they go to the same Burji community and hit at 3 other innocent people who are now getting medication in hospital, to make it appear that the Boraya community now are revenging on Burji community, so that there is anarchy generally in the county.
But Governor, there's been this committee that was formed, and remember Halake Work was also murdered. Why is it then that this committee has not lived up to the expectations and even bring peace among these warring communities?
Because security agencies have instructions, they are compromised, they cannot deliver. The people on the ground, Maskini, they can't do anything because there are some people who are not comfortable with what they will have undertaken. So they have instruction to ignore. We have lost lives, herds of cattle, too many of them, from certain community, one particular community, the Boran. No recovery is done, nobody is arrested. When something else happens in another group, you see government moving to full swing, you know, harassing every other person to ensure that the last animal is recovered. When people get killed, right, left, center, they don't care. They are insensitive simply because they want to make the county ungovernable. And there is a senior politician in government, which the government is protecting, which we have always said is funding this anarchy in the county.
And we talk about that, Governor, and I'm sure these are subject of investigations. Is it then that this is an occurrence that increases towards an election cycle?
Definitely. The plan is to make sure that somebody consolidates, you know, his base. But my question is, must people die for that? And as they do that, what are our security agencies doing? Why? Immediately we came in, when we saw these signs, we put a multi-ethnic group which was monitoring the area, KPRs. They were disarmed. We asked the security team, even if everybody else has been disarmed, which we support, but the people around the mountain here, they be brought back. We were giving them some stipend so that they follow, because they know the terrain, they recover and you know, track down the criminals. But they will not. They will hear none of that, simply because they want this kind of thing to happen.
I'm nominated Senator Naomi Wako from this community and this area. I must say that it is a very sad day for us. And before I come to your question, I must again say that it is like the government, together with the criminals, have decided to finish the Borana community. It is unacceptable. Even refugees in any country have the rights. And it is like the Borana of Marsabit County have been denied their rights. We have no rights to anything. We have lost animals. We have lost our elderly people, men. We have lost our young people. Now we are losing our women and our young children. We cannot keep on tolerating. The government must know this, that we cannot keep quiet. We cannot just keep quiet and say it is enough and it is okay. Things cannot be okay from now on. What I want to say is this. When these people were murdered yesterday, 6 people dying at the same time, over 10 injured, and the police office, the police center is like 1 kilometer from there. Up to today, there is no one that has been captured. Can we say that we belong to this country? There is no way we can say that as a people.
Let me just ask you a quick question because we are pressed for time. What is the position of the porous border with our neighboring countries, Somalia and also Ethiopia? Is it a contributing factor?
I am telling you, we cannot talk of the border country because our problem is from within. The people who are fighting us are our own people, our neighbors, the Gabra community. We must be frank on this and say that. Because they have been finishing us, they have taken all our animals, they have finished our elders, now they are finishing our women. And as a woman leader, I tell you, it is very bitter. I am very bitter because a woman yesterday went to town to sell Amira, to do business, and to come home to her children with food. Now she's not there. Those children are orphans today. Surely, we cannot say that we belong to this country. We are very bitter as a community. Let me make this plea to our president. When we met in Nairobi as leaders, we signed a document that gave us hope. That document has not been touched by anybody. That means mwalitufunga macho.